What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about what could happen if you try to break up with a narcissistic person. What could happen? Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. Thank you. Hey, look, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I think it's time for us to break up. First of all, why are you thinking so much? And secondly, why do we need to break up? I feel like you know why we need to break up, but you're just kind of acting like you don't know why to, just start an argument. This is the first I heard of you wanting to break up with me. What's the issue now? What's going on? What? That's one of the issues right there. You don't listen to me. You automatically get agitated. You want to argue and just raise your voice at me and things like that. So yeah, I'm leaving you. You're leaving me because I raised my voice. Wow. No, you raised your voice. You threatened to put your hands on me. You actually cheated on me. The list goes on. So that's it, huh? You not gonna fight for us or nothing like that, right? Did you ever even love me? Fight for us? How do I fight for us? You're the issue. You cheated. Do I need to fight you? I'm confused. Explain. Don't worry about it. Just leave. Just abandon me, just like everybody else has. Wow, really? Yep, might unalive myself. So, welcome back. So, y'all, I add comedy and levity. Whatever is close, and I put stuff on my head for my skits. Whatever's close by me, I put on my head. This is a Rugrat sock. Do y'all see Tommy Pickles right there? There's the boy Tommy Pickles right there. Whatever's close by, I put it onto my head just to make jokes, just to make people laugh and break up the seriousness of this stuff. I know some people just like, Lee, you're picking up some virus. And I was like, no, y'all understand I've been doing this for 2.5 years now, so it's just I'm not picking up survivors. So mindset wise, you see how it goes. The narcissistic person, if they are not ready for you to break up with them, they will put up a fight. They'll make you try to feel guilty. They'll try to make you feel like everything is your fault, and then this is the first time I've heard about you wanting to break up with me. This is the first time I heard that you were truly unhappy with me, because if you would have communicated the stuff that was going on inside of your head, I would have, we could have worked on stuff like this. You just dropping a bomb on me. You must have someone else. They'll automatically start accusing you of having someone else. Yeah, it can be very, very difficult to break up with a narcissist or to leave a narcissist. That's one of the questions that it pops up in my live all the time in my comment section. What's the best way to leave a narcissist? Sometimes you don't want to tell them until you're in a safe place. Some people are dangerous as hell, and when they feel like their life is imploding or exploding in front of them, they will absolutely 100%. They will absolutely 100% just make it. They will come after you. They will become aggressive. They'll put their hands on you. They'll rage at you. They'll scream at you. They'll do all of the above just to mess with you and make you feel a certain type of way. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, understand that sometimes the safest way to leave a narcissist is by not telling them. I'm not talking about ghosting them. Sometimes you should ghost them and get away if they're super dangerous. But I'm talking about being in a safe place before you let them know what's actually going on. Sometimes it's best to leave while they're actually at work or they're away from the house or something like that. I talked to a woman recently. She sent her husband on a mission to go find some stuff, where he would to go a mission to get her something. Of course, he was frustrated to go. He was gone for 3-4 hours, and during that 3 or 4 hours, she had a crew ready. They came and moved her stuff out, because she felt like it would not be safe for her to do it while he was in the house. Sometimes they'll tell you to get out, kick you out, make you homeless and stuff like that. So make a plan. Trying to break up with them could be a danger. This is real. I'm just trying to keep it hot with you. Y'all know I keep it hot. I keep it real on this channel. Trying to break up with a narcissist sometimes can be extremely dangerous. So that's why I tell people, I'm not saying that to scare you into staying. I'm saying that to prepare you into leaving if that's what you want to do, to be as safe as humanly possible. Because some of these people, y'all, just keep it real. Some of them will send you to meet God. They just absolutely will. They'll send you to meet your maker if you try to leave them. Because if they can't have you, no one else will. You hear that sentiment? Sometimes they mean it. If they can't have you, no one else will but God. They'll send you to meet God. Then if you leave, look, y'all, this is the thing right here. If you successfully get out of this relationship, if you successfully leave, safely as possible, if you leave them and you don't tell them where you're going, and then you finally break it to them that you're leaving. So I know it's different if you have kids, but if you leave them, if you safely escape for them, and you go back to them, they won't let you leave again safely. So you make your, like, when you leave, if you decide to leave, make sure this is it. Because if you sneak away, if you move all your stuff out, if you do it as safely and as carefully as possible, then you have your friends and family members help you move, and then you go back. Sometimes they're going to leave you by yourself. Sometimes they're going to leave you on your own. You'll be on your own. You will have a support system. The only person you have is that toxic ass narcissist. And then are you happy then? This would be so. This is where the frustration comes in play for me a lot right here, because I know the trauma bond exists. Let me preface this by saying I understand the dynamic. I understand the trauma bond exists. But some of y'all will have beautiful support systems. Y'all have friends and family, co-workers, people who will support you through it, people who will take time out of their day to help you move out, to help you get away as safely as possible, and then you'll go back. They risk their lives to help you move out, and then you go back to them. They risk their lives and their time, effort, and energy to help you escape and be as safe as possible for you and your kids or whoever else, and then you'll go back. And I know the trauma bond exists, y'all, but you have to think about that. I get it. Leave the trauma bond. Your friends and family don't give a fuck about the trauma bond. They risk their stuff for you to go back into a dangerous situation. So when you get to the situation where you want to leave again, which inevitably happens, when you want to leave again, which will inevitably happen, you're not going to have somebody to turn to. And who are you going to blame? The narcissist? You can't blame the narcissist. Sometimes it's good to turn that finger and point it at yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I'm just saying right there. It's seriously, it's the mind right there. And I know I get super frustrated, y'all, because y'all have beautiful support systems sometimes. Everybody doesn't have a support system. I understand that. I get that. Everybody doesn't have that support system. Some people have great, amazing support systems, and they just burn that bridge, and then you get mad at the support system. Nobody's there for me when I need them. They were there for you when you needed them. You just turned your back on them and chose the narcissistic person. And that narcissistic person, you think they care if your friends and family are not going to be there anymore? They like it. They love it. They love when you pick them over your friends and family. They love when you choose them over your support system. Because guess what? When you no longer have a support system, who are you going to turn to help you move this heavy stuff out of their house? Who are you going to turn to? Who's going to help you? You know what I mean? Who's going to help you? Who's going to be there for you? Nobody. So think about this before. Like, what's the safest way to leave a narcissist? When you are ready. When you have a plan in place. Because if you're not ready to leave and people force you to leave, you'll just go back. They're like, leave. You tell everybody to leave. You tell everybody to leave. You married. I don't tell everybody to leave. I say when you're ready. If you decide to stay, this is how you're going to get treated. I don't tell you to leave. I tell you, if you got if they didn't put them paws on you or threaten you, I tell you to dip. But it's different. I tell you leave when you're ready, but as safe as possible, because some of these people will send you to meet God. You know what I mean? They just absolutely will. The trauma bond does exist, and the trauma bond will have you isolated and by yourself. My sisters and my family and friends, they no longer talk to me. My brother doesn't talk to me anymore because they helped me move. They out court flights to come over and help me move, get me out of here, put me in my own apartment safely away, and I ended up going back. And nobody else talks to me, so I'm by myself, and I hate my friends and family. What? What? And I also get frustrated because when I do my one-on-ones and I help people get away and escape, and they get on to freedom and life, and then they end up going back, I feel the same way. I feel frustrated, but I know the trauma bond exists. I feel frustrated. I want to help people win. Whatever winning looks like to you, I want to help you win. I know it takes a person an average of 7 times to leave a toxic relationship, but you think your friends and family care about that 7-time average? Hey, friends and family, I know you helped me move before. Yeah, I know you helped me move before, but it takes 7 times for a survivor to leave. So I'm gonna need you to help me again 6 more times. What? Who gonna listen to that? Who's going to be there to help you? The main person that can help you in this situation is for you to help yourself. I know I run off on a tangent, y'all. This is because I get frustrated. Y'all know I get frustrated. Y'all know I know a lot of people question my motives. They're like, Lee, you just found a way to monetize you just found a way to monetize that devil inside of you. Rabble. Not mention I did this for years for free. It'd be blowing my mind. But y'all know my heart is good. I want to help y'all. I do. I want to bring clarity and peace. I actually want to help the narcissistic people that watch me, that are angry at me for adding to the stigma, rabble. I want to help you go get help and understand the dynamic. What changed you, Lee? How'd you get to the point where you are right now? Pain changes. That's going to be the next video y'all see. Another video coming up here to see. You know what I mean? Pain changes. You go ahead and be nice to a narcissist that's treating you horrible and try to get them to go to therapy. Go ahead and be nice to them. They're not gonna go to help. Why would they go to therapy if they don't feel like they need it? If you're already gonna stay, you continue to be nice to them, y'all. So what's the safest way to leave a narcissist? What can happen when you leave a narcissist? They can rage out. They can go crazy. They can stalk you. They can knock your door down. They can absolutely try to end your life. What can happen when you try to leave a narcissist? What can happen when you try to break up with a narcissist? I know I made a funny skit out of it, but it can get very, very serious. Be as safely as possible. What's the best way to leave? As safely as humanly possible. You have kids, plan it out. Talk to an attorney, talk to a lawyer to see what your rights are, see what rights you have. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, I can guarantee you'll be doing this crazy singing dance for these narcissistic people for a very, very long time. And it doesn't go anywhere. Like I said, I'm just telling you, I know I rambled on this episode. I'm sorry, I apologize, but I want y'all to win. I really, really do. I really, really do. Some people come at me just like, the narcissist is helping people. Yeah, the narcissist, I'm a human being. I'm a grown-ass man, a married man with 3 kids. I take care of it. I go to therapy for. You mean, I'm doing this, I'm helping other people, helping myself. Like, I need y'all to look in the world of narcissistic, toxic relationship, toxic abuse. And you find 10 people that help more people than I do. 10. And remember, across all my platforms, there's over 2 million people that follow me across all my platforms. So I have a reach now. I have a reach now. I do. You know, I'm using that reach for good. Yeah, like I'm using some people act like I'm using this reach for bad. Just like I'm floating on top of the world with my legs crossed, like hexing people. Anyways, y'all, I rambled on a little bit. Like and subscribe for more. Come see me in Austin, Texas, October the 15th, November 19th in Toronto, Canada. Thank you. Until this is out. Peace.